COVID-19 vaccines are racing towards the finishing line. With dozens in development across the world, several frontrunners are now in the final stages of clinical trials, AstraZeneca being the latest contender.
This morning we heard the fantastic news that the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine has been highly effective in clinical trials. There are more tests to be done, but the signs are that this vaccine, financed partly by British taxpayers, working in partnership with a great British company, this vaccine could be both affordable and easy to use and highly effective.
Fantastic, maybe slightly optimistic. While researchers say the results could improve, 70% average efficacy is well below that of other results, and the fall in AstraZeneca's share price reflects investors' disappointment in the numbers. This is a highly competitive market, and the stakes are high. Every efficacy percentage point counts. So it's not surprising there's cutthroat competition and one-upmanship. Pfizer and BioNTech were the first to announce a vaccine with 90% efficacy in early November. The Russians were quick to follow, reporting a slightly better result of 92% just a day later. Moderna upped the ante, claiming results of 95% efficacy. And days later, Pfizer decided to correct their initial results, declaring they were actually on par with their main competitor, also at 95%. And remember, efficacy is just one part of the picture. Any vaccine will need to be manufactured, stored and distributed in huge quantities. So again, why not point out the strengths of your products and do all you can to expose the weaknesses of your opponents?
This homegrown vaccine is easier to administer as well than the Pfizer vaccine because it doesn't need to be stored at minus 70.
Our vaccine is easier to store, easier to transport, quicker to put to use, and will have more doses, say AstraZeneca. It's being touted as another nail in the coffin of coronavirus. Don't forget, cost is a key factor, especially when it comes to supplying the developing world. Every manufacturer wants to maximize their market share and at least try to look ethical while still making an easy payday. After all, if anything does go wrong, they'll have nothing to worry about, with indemnity agreements in place.
Translating pharma lingo, the announced price of Pfizer of $19.50 and Moderna of $25 to $37 per dose actually means their price of $39 and $50 to $74 per person. 2 doses are required per person for the Pfizer, Sputnik V and Moderna vaccines. The price of Sputnik V will be much lower.
Some are going all out and totally undercutting the competition's prices. It's hard to argue with the price of just a few dollars. And of course, there's the marketing campaign. It's nothing personal, even if it seems that way, as long as your competitor is undermined or accused of being the one doing the undermining and launching smear attacks. Perhaps the experts at the Atlantic Council are referring to something along these lines.
But Moscow has been accused of cutting corners, using spies to steal Western research, which it denies.
Russia rushed to register it as a world first, raising eyebrows in the scientific community.
Vladimir Putin announced the approval of the second new coronavirus vaccine, even though neither of the Russian vaccines have passed the third phase of rigorous safety trials.
The speed of its development is being questioned.
At the end of the day, one has to be pragmatic. Saving the world from a pandemic is all well and good, but business is business, and everybody wants a slice of the pie. And when the pie is worth an estimated $10 billion globally, why not stack the cards in your favor?